Okay, so here we begin with white pieces, e4 on the board, and c5, knight comes out to f3, d4, which is the Sicilian defense variation, e5 attacking the knight, knight goes back to f3, and we are attacking the pawn at e4 with this. Okay, so knight comes out, we take out the knight to c3, let's see what's the response. So here we take out the bishop over here, bishop d3, now let's see what's the response over here. Okay, so it is thinking for a while. Over here, we have protected the center pawn that you can see like this. And well, queen comes out, putting pressure on the knight, which is the important move. This is the best move over here, and we take out the bishop out, removing such kinds of pins. Now there are no more pins, so maybe that's an easy variation. Okay, knight comes to d4. Well, we can take this pawn also because okay, so it's a better option. Let's castle. If black takes, we can take back from the queen. So now black is thinking over here, and we have castled, maintaining our king safety. We can also expect to black to castle, maintaining its king safety. Well, over here, this is black's turn. Black castles, and now over here we play a3, attacking the bishop. Since this bishop is under attack, so we can expect this bishop to either take it or to just to take it back. Any of the responses are fine. Okay. Now this is once again black's turn, thinking for a while. Uh, we have played a3, and this is the reply. Bishop over here. Okay. So in this position, hmm, we will. All right. So in this position, we will take the pawn where we are attacking the knight also at the same time. Hmm. Okay, so now over here, we will take this attacking the knight as we planned. Well, it takes and we will take back. Hmm. Alright, so now it is thinking for a while. We have taken out of the queen. c4 attacking this. Hmm. Okay, so that's a free bishop. Rook comes to d1. Hmm. Now black is thinking for a while. Okay, black takes the queen back. We will play x3 on the board. Let's see what's the response. Now it is black's turn. Black is thinking for a while. Okay. Well, black can try playing rook over here. Which will be helping pushing this pawn forward. Okay, g5 on the board and g5. We will take the bishop back. And now it is thinking. Black is thinking once again. Plays king to h8. Queen to g3. Now we can also attack this pawn. Okay, so let's take it. Putting pressure on the knight. We can try taking this pawn with the queen, which will be putting a pin and will be attacking the knight at the same time. Okay, so now let's see how it responds. Black is once again thinking for a while, having 7 minutes 38 seconds. So we will take this, creating a pin. And now in this position, although this knight is protected, well, rook comes in order to add security. So we will double up the rooks, or we are going to create a check. Okay, so let's take the rook over here. For a rook trade, that's the main importance of playing this. Alright, now black is thinking and plays king to g7. So in this position, We will take it, giving check on the board. King captures and another check comes. King goes back to g7. So in this position, let's take the bishop over here. Bishop at g4, attacking the bishop over here. And now let's see what's the response. Okay, now it is thinking. We are mainly want to. Okay, so after a trade that was expected from our side, knight cannot capture this because there is a pin. Queen comes for capturing this. So in this position, we will play queen e7. The main importance to give a checkmate over here. Queen to f8, that is a mate. And now it is black's turn. Black is thinking over here. Maybe black is going to find a way in order to remove such kinds of checkmates. Okay. So now black takes this pawn from the knight, protecting the mate, which is an amazing response. Well, so in this position, we give a check. King can come over here. So in this position, here we begin. Check on the board. And now this is the response. King over here. We will get another check. Once again, a check on the board. Let's see what's the response over here. Now, once again, black is going to think for a while. Only one option, and black plays. Okay, now let's look for another sharp check. We can give queen check over here. Check once again, king to e7. Now let's see what's the response over here. So rook comes to e6. We will give another check, putting pressure on this pawn. And now this pawn can be captured by both queen and the rook. That's the important thing. Okay, now black is once again thinking for a while. Let's see how black responds. This king can go over here or king captures. Okay. So king captures, we can give a check and can win this knight also. So let's give a check on the board. Although this rook is attacking the queen, this thing we must keep in our mind. So we have to protect the queen also. Now check on the board like this. As you can see, this pawn is left hanging, so we can try to capture this pawn in case if black plays king over here. Okay, so king f4 and we give a check. Now it's easy for us to capture this knight. Okay, so let's wait. This is black's turn, thinking for a while over here. Black can play rook over here, blocking this check. Rook to f6. Okay, king g3. We can win this, right? If we take, then queen take, give check. King come over here. Okay, so that's not a very nice option. Well, black will play queen over here. We can bring king over here. Queen takes this. We can bring king over here once again. So checkmate will be blocked. Okay, king comes to e1 and the checkmate is already protected. Right? Okay, now let's see how black responds. This pawn is attacking the knight also. Guys, I request you all to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Queen takes an. Okay, so king d1, the only option. Queen can capture this also. So this means that black is going to give a lot of checks. King, okay, knight e3 check and sharp. If we play king to c1, then there is a mate, right? So we have to give a queen sack. And now queen takes on the knight. Rook d7, attacking these three pawns. So king c1. This pawn is protected, so we can expect h5 on the board. Well, we play king d3, pinning this queen, and now we can easily win the queen also. Actually, black can capture this. Hmm. There is nothing to think about. Eventually, black have these two pawns which can be pushed further to create a queen. So black is all set over here that we can see. Okay, now black is having 4 minutes 20 seconds on the clock, and it's our turn. We'll play queen, king d2 on the board. Because if we are going to capture, then black will capture back from the pawn, even by the king, and can easily push this pawn forward. Okay, so we are forced to take it. King comes over here, so we will play king e2. Hmm. King f. Oh, so that's an easy push over here. Well, that's an easy win for black also. Let's see how black responds. Okay, so king f3. Well, we start pushing the pawn forward. d5 on the board. Hmm. Okay, so x2 promotion to rook and that's a mate. Promotion to queen also, that's nothing. Well, queen on the board and king is forced to come to d2. Queen check once again. Hmm. Okay, so that's the easy one. Let's play d6, another queen. Hmm. So let's resign the game. Okay, so that was a nice game by black. Oh. Guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. So here we play once again with black pieces. And e4 on the board, we will respond with pawn defense. Okay, d4, we will take out the knight, attacking this pawn as you can see. So here comes the response. Knight comes out to c3. And we play g6. We will develop the bishop and will castle further. So now let's develop the bishop. g7 of the board. And we can expect this knight to come out. Okay, the bishop comes to c4. We will castle further, maintaining the king safety. Bishop comes. Okay, both the bishops are developed as you can see. So in this position, let's play c6, opening out the diagonal for the queen. Okay, so white is playing very reasonable over here. Well, we will play knight to g4, attacking this bishop, creating an attack at the central pawn. Now white is thinking once again. Let's see how white responds with this. In this position, okay, let's give time to white for thinking. Actually, what I guess is, yeah, no, bishop f4 was not a better option. In my side, playing knight over here, adding a defender to this was a better option. But the bishop comes to f4. Well, so let's try to find out a move. This pawn is under attack, but the queen is protecting it. So we can try to remove the queen. We can push the pawn forward, or we can even play e5. So in this position, let's play e5 on the board. We are going to attack, creating an attack towards the center. So now the center is under attack. Let's see what is the response over here. All right. Now this is okay. It captures. If we capture back, then queen trade for sure. So we will eliminate back from the knight, attacking this bishop. Since this bishop is controlling this important diagonal, which is blocking us from playing f5. Okay, bishop goes back, which is a reasonable move. And it's a good move also. Um, in this position, we'll take out the bishop to e6 just for trading off the active piece. This is an active piece and we are trading it off for passive piece. Okay, so we will take it, making this knight passive because the knight was controlling the center, which was oh. Anyways, we will play knight to c4, adding a defender to this and attacking this. Oh yes, the bishop is also attacking this pawn. So this means knight to c4 is a kind of better option. We play a best move over here. So this pawn and this queen both are under attack. Hmm. So from my side, a queen comes to b4. That was what I expected, and queen comes to b4. So now this pawn under attack by the rook, by the queen, and by the bishop. So we must do something about the pawn, even about this knight also. First of all, we'll capture this pawn, attacking and giving check on the board. King comes over here, king b1, and we'll play b5. Let's see what's the response over here. So here's a amazing response. Maybe bishop can capture this. That's what I think over here. Because that's the free pawn. And we played b5 adding a defender to this. There is further plan that we can play. Okay, so bishop takes. If we take back, rook takes, that will be a problem. So in this position, we'll play a5 attacking this queen. So first of all, we are going to remove one attacker. That's defender, sorry. There are two defenders, rook and the queen. So we will try to remove the queen. Okay, let's see. Now if I take this knight over here, so we can take this pawn attacking the queen, and that's the best move. We are now going to attack this bishop also. So now white is going to face difficulty over here, and hence playing queen to c5 was not a better option. Well, black plays and black, let's see how black responds. A very easy response. Okay, so white resigns over here. Guys, if you want to get challenge me, all the challenges are allowed. So in this position, once again we are with white pieces. We'll play the 4 on the board, beginning with the queen pawn opening, knight f6, c4, and this is the Indian game. We'll play knight to c3, knight f3, sorry. This is the Queen's Gambit declined variation. Well, knight comes out to c3. We can take out the bishop, the pawn, forward, bishop over here. That's the main line. Okay, so now, okay, c5 on the board. Many of the players get scared for this c5 because many of the players as white they just see this four pawns over here and they just get scared about that. So there is nothing to worry about. The main importance of playing c5, c4 is just to create pressure on the center, these two pawns. So black plays c5 for opening up the diagonal and for attacking this center pawn. Hence, that's the reason. So in this position, we will take the central pawn without thinking, without making a lot of effort. Just take the central pawn. And now it's not a better option to take side pawn because there is a central pawn. We will play e3 no matter our bishop is blocked or not. We must not care for that. Controlling the center is more important. Well, we play e3. We can take out the bishop during check and can castle further. And that will be a better option controlling our sorry, maintaining our king safety. So now black, once again thinking for a while, black can take out the knight, putting pressure on the center. That are the main responses. Or even from my side, taking this pawn and then taking out the bishop, the queen, and put further pressure on the knight. So we play bishop e2 on the board. Bishop e2, bishop b5, both are better responses. Bishop e2 on the board. And we can castle further, maintain the king safety. Okay, so it takes back and we'll take back. Now we take back from the pawn. That's the question. Well, we have to develop this bishop diagonal. That's the main importance of taking back from the pawn. Well, we'll castle, removing this pin. And now black is thinking, black can castle over here. Well, so x6 is some kind of inaccuracy. We'll not this time. I developed the bishop controlling this sharp diagonal. So now once again, a6 will we play a3, and we can expect this trade over here, or maybe something else. Black's turn. Let's see what black responds. Bishop d6. Hmm. Uh, so we can take this knight over here. Knight e5. Knight towards the center, which is strong. If a knight eliminates, then pawn eliminate back, creating attack. Hmm. Alright, so over here, we can play the bishop to f3. The main importance to pressurize this central pawn. We can take the queen out and can pressurize. Hmm. Now we are attacking this pawn and this pawn. Put the pawn center attack. Okay. So now black is thinking once again for a while. Let's see how black responds to him. Okay, queen comes out to c7. This is a very sharp response. Well, we take bishop take this. Hmm. So that's the problem. Or if we take this, bishop takes, we take back, knight takes, queen takes, and then so let's eliminate this back from the bishop. So we take back from the bishop over here. Black takes, we can take back from the knight, attacking this. Okay, now this is black's turn, thinking for a while. Let's see how black responds over here. Alright, so black is having 7 minutes 50 seconds on the clock. Let's see how black responds over here. So it takes, well, we take back from the knight. Okay, so over here, let's see if there is capturing over here also. Because this knight is attacking the queen, that's why I'm saying to capture this. But let's see. Maybe black can have something else. Queen comes over here was the response, and we will take this. Queen over here was an inaccuracy for sure. Knight takes on c6, attacking the queen. Queen takes, we will take back. Bishop takes. For sure that's an inaccuracy. Bishop takes and we will take back, attacking the rook. And now rook cannot come over here, that's because the knight is going to capture. So rook over here and knight can check. Well, we will protect both the minor pieces and hence we will have a better position. Although black have a better option, but he missed it. Anyways, no problem over here. Now, once again, this is black's turn. He is thinking. He is having 6 minutes 42 seconds on the clock. What he can do is he can, because this rook is under attack. Okay, so let's take it. Of course, that's an inaccuracy. Now, you can see a minor piece and a piece rook and two rooks over here. So let's work on it. Okay, so black resigns the game. Well, here's the rematch, so we'll accept the rematch. Guys, if you want to get challenged, me only challenge is allowed. White plays d4, we'll play. So here we play French defense e6, and now he can play d4, we play d5, that's the variation. Knight c3, okay, d5 on the board, and we can expect for a trade, no trade. So here we play c5 on the board, c5, and now once again we play c5. Why? We are attacking the central pawn. That's the main importance of playing c5. Well, c5 is the better response over here, and maybe white is going to face difficulty. So over here we can remove this, right? Because why I'm saying, okay, if we capture this central pawn immediately from the pawn, then white can capture this, and the knight and the queen both will be putting pressure on it. So let's take this, attacking the knight, and then we can try to take this. Over here, this knight can capture this also. Well, we cannot expect for such cases because the queen is undefended, and once we remove the pin, then it will be under attack also. So this means that white is going to face difficulties also. Alright, so it eliminates, but we are not going to capture. Instead, bishop comes to d7 is the way. We can take the knight out, attacking this. We can take the bishop out, castle further. That's the main theory, which we must understand. Hmm. So white once again thinking for a while, and let's see how white responds. White is having 8 minutes 52 seconds on the clock. So knight comes f3. This is not a better option for sure. Will take knight f6. We can expect the queen checks. Okay, there are no queen checks possible also. So this means queen will go back to its initial position as a better option, or maybe something else. That's your white's choice. Let's see how white responds. Once again, let's repeat. White is having 8 minutes 26 seconds on the clock. So over here, well, it is white's turn. White can try to play queen back and can further castle. This bishop is also not developed, but can try to develop the bishop by playing it to g5. So, guys, I request you all to please like the live stream if you haven't. And in the meantime, if you want to challenge, then you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. So, queen d3, blocking the bishop way back. That's not a better option. But yes, queen comes to d3. Bishop comes b4, pinning this for sure, and is going to attack the. Means we are going to put pressurize on this knight. So we can play the queen out. Many of the players miss this also. Where queen takes, rook comes to c8, and now this knight is going to be under attack. Let's see what the response. So it is thinking for a while. Guys, I request you all to please like the live stream if you haven't. And in the meantime, if you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges. So this is White's turn, having 7 minutes 7 seconds on the clock, and is thinking for a while. Let's see how it responds. So we will play. That's a good response. And over here, a6 on the board. We are attacking this bishop. So now let's see what's the response of here. It eliminates the eliminate back from the pawn. The bishop is under attack, so bishop takes on the knight is expected. And let's see what's the response. Bishop can take on the knight at c6, as you can see. So now white is thinking for a while, having 6 minutes 35 seconds. Okay, it takes. We will take back from the rook. Attacking it. Attacking the queen. And let's see what's the response over here. Queen d4, putting pressure on this. So over here, rook c7, adding a defender to the bishop. Let's see what's the response over here. Now white is thinking once again for a while. White can even have further side moves. Okay. Guys, any one of you is about 2000? Hello? Okay, so white is thinking 6 minutes on the clock once again. Queen comes to g4 is expected. So over here, queen c8. And now let's see what's the response. We play queen c8. We are going to attack this pawn. And now, okay, so we will take it. This is white's turn, having 5 minutes 38 seconds on the clock. We can play queen over here, queen to c5, giving check, and further creating a checkmate. But I'm very sure, white will be enough smart to realize that. Well, now, once again, it is thinking, knight comes over here, we will play queen c5. Hmm. Because we can expect the queen to come to h6, creating a checkmate. Well, we have played queen c5 on the board, uh, attacking this. Queen is already defending it. But what if white removes the queen? Okay, so over here we'll play rook c1. Hmm. Yeah, so we can expect any of the side moves. Or even playing rook over here. Hmm. So this means playing rook to c1 in a hurry was not a better option. I just played in a hurry. That was not well. Okay, so white is thinking. Now maybe white is okay, so white developed the rook. Well, so that's also a good option. So if we take rook take, hmm. Okay, so let's say take the rook back. We'll play rook to c2, creating once again the same similar attack. We can expect the queen to come towards the center. That will be putting attack towards our bishop also, offering a trade also. That's a better option. But now let's see how white responds. So white is thinking for a while, having 4 minutes 8 seconds, and white responds with a better option. So over here, the only option left is, alright, so let's try bishop to come g4, attacking this. And now let's see what's the response over here. Hmm. So 3 minutes 56 seconds on the clock. White is thinking for a while. Let's see how white responds. So here I have for a draw. Although we can expect for a draw in this position, but maybe white can think for something else, like playing queen over here.